Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are heading out to Rockingham Drag Strip. Unfortunately, Streetcar Takeover was canceled due to rain possible tomorrow. It was supposed to be a Friday and Saturday night event. Friday was to be testing, qualifying, and Saturday was going to be the actual eliminations. But like I said, they canceled it. So, but thankfully, Rockingham decided to throw on a little testing tune, grudge night type of deal. So that's where we're heading to now. But unfortunately, since it's going to be a grudge night, more of a grudge night than testing tune, but they're allowing testing tune, it's going to be radio prep. And we all know front wheel drive cars do not do good in radio prep. But I already have the Neon ready. It took a lot of work to get it from street mode into track mode. So screw it, I'm gonna come out here and try it. Hopefully everything works out. My plan is to stage outside of the grooves at the starting line, and hopefully that'll and hopefully it won't be as sticky outside of the groove as inside of the groove, and maybe we can actually get it to launch and not break anything. That's my plan. Now, plans don't always work out, and as you know, if you've seen the last video, we just replaced the rod bearings because they were, well, all of them were pretty bad, but that one was real bad. It was getting to the point where it was probably about to spin, it was probably going to spin the bearing and start knocking. But hopefully we caught it in time and replaced it, and everything will be good to go. So, only time will tell. We're towing the Neon, gonna get it there, gonna unload it, you know, get everything, put the slicks on, mess with the boost box, probably turn it up, you know, on first gear, and turn up the launch control as well. Maybe to get it to have a little bit more wheel speed, and hopefully that'll help as well. But, don't know. Like I said, I usually wouldn't come to an event like this because of the radio prep, but I did so much work getting this thing ready, I just feel like I had to. Jared was supposed to come out tonight, but it went and did some short track testing at one of his local tracks last night, and broke the car, so he won't be out. It's just gonna be me, so I really hope I don't break anything, because I'm not gonna have anybody to help me push the car back to the pits if I do. But we'll see how it goes. I'll get back to you once I get there, get the car unloaded, and we'll go from there.
You think it's a game? You think it's a game? It doesn't even matter. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Hey, yo, what's my name? Y'all gon' make me go all out. DMX. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Hey, yo, what's my name? What you got? Y'all gon' make me lose my cool.
I've tried so hard.
What you really want? What you really want?
But it doesn't even matter.
Alright guys, I'm looking at the boost box settings here. I'm probably going to leave it exactly like it was when I made that pass at Streetcar Takeover at Z Max, because in theory it should make more power since the weather is a lot cooler now and I need more power so it won't dead hook and break something. So for the time being, I'm just going to leave the boost settings the same. If I need to turn it up or turn it down after the first pass, we'll go from there. But for now, we're going to leave that the same and probably just turn up the two-step 100 or 200 RPMs and hope that that helps. As you can see, I usually have it on 5600 at the on the launch. I'm going to turn that up to 57. Hopefully that's enough. Now let's just do a quick little two-step check, make sure everything's working. Alright, she's nice and warmed up. See how much she makes on the two-step. Alright guys, we got the old Neon here ready to go to the lanes. Got the slicks on it. Got everything prepped up like I wanted. They just called us to the lanes. Somebody gotta head on up there. I left the tire pressure at 8 psi. I usually run it at 7, but I actually wanted to spin a little bit so it won't break anything. So we're gonna leave it like that, head to the lanes, and see how it goes. Of braking, so it was kind of a shitty run, but not bad, not bad. I short shifted a lot, but we'll see what happens. Not a bad first pass though, not a bad first pass. Let me save this vlog real quick, so I won't lose it, because sometimes this damn thing will fucking freeze up. Should be 187 unless he wrote it wrong. I was in front of this guy.
You were in front of him?
Yeah, I was in front of him.
36. That's got to be you.
What? Ain't no way. I just looked at this and there ain't no way that it was just that fast. I'm gonna wait till we get back, because I can't even hold my excitement in right now. I'm fucking stoked right now, guys. I know you're gonna lie. That was a shitty pass. And it just ran a fucking PB on a shitty fucking pass, guys. Holy shit. Oh my god, yeah! Fuck yeah! All that fucking hard work, fixing those fucking bearings, it's all fucking worth it. It shifted. I kind of short shifted it, but hey, not bad for a first pass. We're gonna let it cool down, and we're gonna make another fucking pass. I promise you that. I promise you that. Alright guys, as y'all can see, the first neon with an S257 in the 150 mile per hour in the quarter fucking mile. Just look at this. Look at this shit. PB on every single thing except for the 60 foot. I've been a 158 60 foot, but the rest of it PB to the 8th mile by 100th, but still PB. About 2 mile per hour at the 8th mile PB. And then obviously I went 982 before, but this is a 975. That's still PB, and 147 before to a 150. And like I said, that was a shitty pass. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of fucked that up. I short shifted because I was so worried about the axles breaking on the line that I wasn't expecting to make it past the 60 foot. I honestly wasn't. So the rest of the pass was just a shock to me. I don't even know at what RPM I shifted. I'm about to look at the log. If it'll take more boost, I'm probably gonna throw more boost at it. But everything that I did to make this front wheel drive neon go down the radio prep trap fucking worked, because it went a 160 to the 60 foot, as you can see. All the work I did throughout, the past 2 weeks, changing out those bearings and this engine, paid off. That's what makes it all worthwhile right there. And I know it's got more in it. That's what I'm so happy about. But I'm gonna look at the logs and we're gonna go from there. But I'm probably gonna turn it up either way. It actually spiked 35, 36 pounds and came back down to like 33. So that's about where I want it in 3rd through 4th. 2nd though, it only spiked 32 and went back down to 28, something like that. So I'm just gonna give it a little bit more, 27. See if that helps, push it to where 3rd and 4th gear are, boost wise anyways. That's the only thing I'm going to change, and then I'm going to let it cool down and go back out there. I actually made a pretty good pass after looking at the logs. I just thought I had made a crappy pass because I was so surprised that it took the launch. But that's the only thing I'll be changing. Let it cool down and we'll go make another pass.
Yeah, they wanna know how to get like me. Dream so big that I cannot sleep. Put in that time and I put in that grind. I'm the best in the world, that's all I see. Never back down, I'm standing strong. They gonna talk, but they all been wrong. What they gonna say when I keep going up? What they gonna do when I don't fall off? Look at my skills, look at my flaws. Never been perfect, I'm not a god, but I'm a GOAT. I've been the greatest whenever I spoke. Looking around and they doing the most. Whatever I touch, I turn it to gold. Tell them there's levels to be in the game. They wanna compete, but they not coming close. No, I'ma keep going again.
But as you can see, guys, hard work does pay off. I busted my ass to get this thing here today. I almost wasn't gonna come because it's radio prepped and I've statistically never had good luck at these things, but it took it rode out, and I could tell it went fucking fast because that is the first time I've missed the first turnout road. Had to go all the way to the second one, and I was on the brakes pretty hard. Yes, I need a parachute. I know that, guys. Trapping what this car does, I absolutely need a parachute. I honestly need a cage. But that's really going to take away from the whole street car aspect of it, which I don't want to do. I don't ever plan on pushing this thing much more than what this thing is now. Unless Borg Warner wants to send me one of those new S258s, I'd be more than happy to accept it. But I don't ever see me going with a larger turbo than a 50 mil, just because it's so damn good on the streets. And this is where I use it the most, on the streets. And it's obviously a killer on the track as well. This little neon might just be a backyard built POS, but boy does she work good. I mean, the damn transmission is completely stock other than AGP shift extenders. Of course, I've already broke one input shaft, put another stock one in it, and back out here running 9s like nothing. I built this engine in my backyard in a little fucking storage shed I got back there. Put it together. Had perfect circle racing engines. Do the cylinder head. And then got that, slapped it on the bottom end. And Brent Sharp, of course, did this beautiful tubular manifold setup. But man, this little POS runs like hell. I'm honestly surprised every time I take it out and she does what she does. Especially being such a cheap build. But man, do I love her, and have I put my heart and soul into her. Not to mention the fact that it still has power steering and AC. Definition of a true street car. Still has the roll-up windows. Still all glass windows, as you can see. No Lexan here. All glass. Beauty. What a beauty. I'm about to go up here to the staging lanes and make one more pass. Hopefully it's a good one, because it'll probably be my last pass. I don't really want to push my luck with this engine, especially since we just changed out the bearing. I really want to take it back, drain the oil once again, check it, make sure there's no metal in it. And of course, there's always the chance of the transmission breaking, because it is completely stock. But we'll get back in line and see how she does.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Well, just broke the fucking axle or the input shaft or something. Something fucking broke. Fucking point. I knew I should have just went the fuck home, but it's what it is. Well, just broke the axle. Walking back to my truck so I can go get it and bring all my tools over there so I can change the axle, and then I'm gonna fucking load it up and go the fuck home. They have obviously threw a shitload of more prep down, and I'm not gonna have it. Well guys, as you can see, we got the old Neon loaded back up. We broke it pretty good on that last pass. I thought it might have just been an axle. I was gonna change it out real quick, try to make another pass, but it definitely wasn't the axle. Thank God it wasn't the transmission, and it definitely wasn't the engine, which is what I was most worried about, because you can still hear it running at the end of the pass. I mean, I left it crunk up so I could steer it while we were pushing it back from the staging lanes. So everything's good. It's something that I've never brought before, and unfortunately they don't make an aftermarket part to fix, to upgrade to, so I'm just gonna have to, I have another one at the house, a used one. We're just gonna have to switch some parts over to the new one and put it back in, and maybe try it again another day. But I'll show y'all more of what happened in the morning once I get to the house, jacked up, taken all apart, and we'll go from there. But all in all, pretty fucking good day. I mean, I ran a PB, and then I fucking broke the car. So it's a little bit of a roller coaster day, but pretty good all in all. So, and I didn't break the engine, so that's great. That's great. All right, guys, as you can see, we got the whole Neon back at the house. Got it all jacked up, getting ready to fix what we broke at the track the other day. Alright guys, now that I got the axle and the intermediate shaft, I can show you exactly what happened. Now I'm no expert, but I'm pretty sure that shaft is supposed to be on the intermediate shaft. And it is no longer on there. Snapped off. The bad thing is, well, good thing, bad thing, I'm not sure what it is, but it didn't snap instantly. It actually wanted to take off, as you can see in the video, but just didn't have enough power in that little girl, and she snapped. And unfortunately, nobody makes a billet intermediate shaft for these cars, so just gonna have to put another stock one in there and wait for this to happen again, I guess. Luckily, I do have a spare intermediate shaft around here somewhere. Just have to find it. I'm gonna try to transfer over this SRT4 gear billet carrier bearing over to the new one. Hopefully I can without messing up this bearing, because I'm not sure if these are supposed to be reusable or not. But we're gonna find out. Alright guys, as you can see, we got the billet carrier bearing on the new intermediate shaft. And we also got a brand new axle from AutoZone. Gotta love that lifetime warranty. You can basically say they're my sponsors with as many axles as I've gotten from them over the past 5 years. Has to be, God, I've lost count of how many axles they've replaced for free for me. But yeah, we got the new axle, the new intermediate shaft. Now all we have to do is throw it back in, put the fluid back in, and we should be good to go. Should be, but we'll see. On a side note, if anybody knows where I can get these O-rings for the intermediate shaft here, please let me know in the comments, because as you can see, these are pretty worn out. They haven't given me any problems yet, but I would like to change them out at some point. So if you know where to get them, please let me know in the comments. Alright guys, as y'all can see, we got everything put back together. Got the intermediate shaft in, axle, tire back on. I went ahead and filled up the transmission fluid, so that's good to go. So now we're just gonna crank it up, make sure that the tires are moving, and we should be good to go on this one. Alright guys, as you can see, everything's good to go. Got the car back running, driving, should drive, even though it's on jack stands right now, but I know it's gonna run and drive. But that's gonna be it for this video. But as you can see, it's still in full race mode, and I'm probably gonna leave it like that because the next event / track opportunity, it's going to be in like a month, so I don't really want to take the effort of having to put everything back in here and then take it back out in a month, and that'll give me time to possibly remove a couple more things that might help me run a little bit faster, a couple more weight saving things, like of course the AC system. You know, I left that in last time because I didn't feel like taking it out, but this time to run a little faster, hell, I might take that out. I don't know yet. Definitely gonna take the front sway bar out. That's a couple pounds. Gonna have to replace that battery in the back because I had some issues with it at the last track day, and it's also pretty heavy, so I might switch to a smaller battery and maybe a couple other little things, but we'll see, and probably in the next video. But that's gonna be it for this video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really helps out.